In the Echo Machine, I talk about how real activism, real mass mobilization that forces political change, it doesn't just happen because people are angry. It happens when people feel like they have no other option left. And right now, in 2025, we are watching the country slide further into Donald Trump's authoritarian vision. And yet, where are the mass protests? We've seen inklings, right? But think back to when Donald Trump first took office in 2017. Millions poured into the streets for the Women's March. Protests against his Muslim ban shut down airports. George Floyd's murder in 2020 brought the largest demonstrations in a very long time.
Weirdly enough, it seems like the most prolific protests against Trump so far have actually been directed at Elon Musk and the behavior that some leftists are exhibiting toward Teslas, getting really aggressive, even doing property damage. So there's definitely some fire and some anger there, but it seems mostly reserved for Elon Musk. And people are like, yeah, we're used to Trump. He's a cretin. He's crazy. He's authoritarian. But whatever. We made it through his first term.
But right now, despite everything that we are seeing, the attacks on the justice system, the blatant retribution against his enemies, the dismantling of democratic norms, it feels like a lot of the country is just watching it happen. And one of the biggest challenges to mass protests today is desensitization, because we've been dealing with this crap for almost a decade.
That's exactly what I was just saying. Yeah. First term, we made it through. It's like, whatever, he's Trump. But Elon Musk, this unelected plutocrat, gets to come in here all smug and say, it's time to take down government bad. We're going to invade the Treasury, the IRS, all this stuff. We own the administrative state now, and we're going to completely butcher it. People are not fans of that. People are not fans of the illegal firing that is happening as a result of Doge. The so-called efficiency that he's boasting about is not happening.
Have been conditioned to expect the worst. And what at one point would have been earth-shattering scandals, a president openly threatening political opponents, weaponizing the Justice Department, purging government agencies, now feels like just another Tuesday. And the sheer volume and scope of the authoritarian moves from Trump has numbed people into a sort of inaction. This is what the Echo Machine warns about. In my book,
Yeah, so I think he's got a great point here. I think he's got a good point on this desensitization thing, that people are just numb to Trump. And people talked about this during the 2024 election cycle too, where people were like, why are Trump's poll numbers not going down? Why are they holding steady? And it's like, the answer is probably that people don't have the energy to complain about Trump anymore. People don't have the energy to be offended about everything he says he's going to do. Because back then, obviously, he wasn't doing stuff as president because he wasn't president yet. He was running for president. But he talked about all these insane things he was going to do running for president. Tariffs, Department of Government efficiency, which at that point, we didn't know how that was going to play out. He just talked about Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. He wasn't talking about Panama or Greenland either. So in some senses, he's gotten even more insane since taking office. But yeah, people were just numb to his absurdities. Eating the cats and the dogs thing on the debate stage. It's like, yeah, whatever. That's a Trump thing he does. He did it in 2016. He did it in 2020. He has his moments. And he ended up narrowly winning the election. I mean, a narrow popular vote majority or plurality, and then 7 swing states. So yeah, David Pakman makes a good point. I'm sure the protests will come later. But right now, it looks like most of the ire is directed at Elon Musk. Very interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, or subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you in the next video.